Hi there, welcome to no more Geeky as I Saz, and we're back with some more Rimworld Aliens. And as you can see from the last episode, we have managed to create 2 more zygotes, I suppose is probably the best way of doing it. Some very small versions of ourselves, which will hopefully grow. Looks like that's dead lava. I think that's because it has bred already. And we've got this guy here who's Lumi, who's done. Now, the other thing is that right at the end of the episode, we managed to get some of our stuff in. And there we go. There's a resinous geyser that we're going to put in there. Now, the reason that's important is that brings down things to become breaks things down to become a jelly. So what we're going to do now is we are going to shrink the zone around here and put it as, change the zone to a stockpile zone, which means that we can then close this stockpile zone down, delete it, and we also want to do a stockpile zone that only has jelly in it. So we'll clear all. And what we want is, what is jelly anyway? Is it food? Meals? No. Manufactured, is it? Drugs? Yeah, iridescent jelly. And what are we calling this again? Is it a raw resource? Obsidian, resin derived fabric. I'll find it, and then once I do, we'll get that put down in the stockpile. Okay, so we finally found that, and we also put that also as a critical. So we'll make sure that all our jelly is put inside and out of the way, as everything else gets put here, and hopefully will be turned into something useful. Okay, so we've got an elephant that's currently ovulating, or becoming an egg. And the other thing that we want to do pretty much as well is we're going to start the idea of hiving this place up. Because that's what we want to do. And once we've got that done and all sorted, we can then start building the walls. Okay, so Zai has become an adult. So what we do then is now let's put medical and let's go fast walker for that one. So the next one, the 48-hour one, we want crafting and psychically deaf. And the final one we can go for construction and pretty. Why not? Okay, so now Zai is their own thing. Christina is probably a little slower because she's a nymph apparently. So that may affect her growth tier. But she's not that far off herself, to be fair. Now, I've forgotten that this elephant actually is infected with an alien. So as soon as that chest burster comes out, we'll... in fact, I think that was just it. We've now got Bonnie. there. Mind that vein, because I think we can turn that into jelly, if I'm not 100% honest. So we'll see how we go with that. We also have a load of jelly from the corpse of the... Oh, hello. Christina is now an adult. So we'll put her intellectual. We'll make her... We'll give her no trait. Better than the others. Melee, definitely. Psychically deaf. Animals. Let's make her a night owl. And don't worry about that. So we've now got Christina and Zai, who are now fully fledged aliens, which means that the party has increased in pretty much almost by half. So, or 100%. So let's pop you there, pop that there, and we will also pop that there. I aim to have very few entrances here. Put in a little bit of a resin floor there, and then we can hopefully close that off by putting a resin floor, not resin floor, resin mass across there. So we're slowly getting ourselves there. Of course, we want resin webs here, resin webs there. There's the in ways and out ways, and hopefully we can now start building our nest better. This area here, I'm kind of trying to turn this into a little bit of a maze like I did with that one, so that when the enemy come in, they're going to have corners that prevents them from shooting effectively. So that means that we can come around a corner, and we can also put little traps in here and there as well. And it looks like Bonnie has now become an adult as well. So let's have a look at her thing. Let's keep intellectual. Yeah, let's make her aesthetic. We can go for the next one. Medical maybe. Psychic hypersensitive. Abrasive. Yeah, let's make her abrasive. Best for a bad bunch, I think. Medical again. And... sanguine. Okay, maybe that would be good. Yep. Okay, so now we have Bonnie as well to add to that. Oh, by the way, folks, if Christina, Zai, or Bonnie seems to be something that wants your name, like Jam Doggy, Pieter, and Dinky are, why not press the join button downstairs, and then you can become a member, and that will give you access to having a name. Nice. Okay, so as you can see, what we've done is we've put some resin caltrops down, some little movements. As you know, last episode we had people come in through here, and we made a little bit of a room so that they could only come in one at a time. And I think that is our major goal, is that we can put an alien there, put an alien there, and have them waiting around the corner for them to come, or forcing them to come through one at a time, effectively. These also slow people down as they go through. So we've put 3 of them in. We're probably going to be faster through them than the human beings are. So that is another option. So this is our general tactic. We can also probably remove these plans now. And yeah. Oh, what's happened? Hodges has been born. From the elephants, I believe. The bison came in, and that is being turned into some more eggs. So, yeah, we're slowly getting there. To be fair, with our thing. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 aliens already. So, yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so we have a raid coming on. So let's have a quick look where they are. They come in. Let me. Oh, right. Okay. So. I suspect that they're all going to come in this way. And they're attacking immediately. So let's slow this down. Okay, looks like a couple of them are coming over here. So, actually no, let's just do Bonnie first. Let's put her there. Zai there. Hives is there. I think you can go there. And Jam Doggy can run it back as backup. We'll put him there. Right, where are the others going? Are they going somewhere else? No, they all seem to be going this way. Okay, well, Jam. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You all seem to be going this way, that's fine. Bring the rest of these around the back here. And we will capture Chris. Christina can take out Ali. Okay, we've got an unwavering prisoner. That's absolutely fine. We don't really care about unwavering prisoners. What we care about and Zeiss also is our eggs coming out. Okay, so we'll get that all done. Okay, so we'll consider that a success. Hopefully Chris, when he's done, will end up being turned into a facehugger. Bait. Let's see if Pie Eater actually. Let's just have a quick look. Let's speed up a little. Hopefully he'll be now turned into a... There we go, finally. He was escaping, but now we've destroyed his sleeping spot and turned him into a wall decoration at least. I was wondering what was going on there, but hey, now we're all sorted, all good. Okay, that looks like Hodges is now free and easy. So that means I might need to put in a new, where are we? Sleeping nest. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's that gone missing? Happened last time, didn't it? And yes, I've lost my control again, which has happened before. Might be something to do. Yeah, everything's gone a bit weird. So I'm going to have to restart, I'm afraid. I'll have to wait for an autosave and then restart. Okay, so let's get Hodges sorted. Plants, make him a brawler. Next one. Mining, definitely. Too smart. Okay, and finally, melee, definitely. And we'll make him a... What's the difference between Nibble? Jogger. Make him fast. So that's Hodges now already. Chris, unfortunately, because we don't have any eggs, is being turned into an egg. So he's been ovally morphed, or whatever it's called. And as you can see, some of the stuff that we've been putting down here has, in fact, just turned into jelly, and then it gets moved over to here. So that's the effective part. And, yes, I've lost my control again, which has happened before. Might be something to do. we really want to maybe start concentrating on putting maybe the stuff that we know is going to put, like there's drugs, food, all those different like natural things are turning. The things that aren't turning are, it seems to be, is the silver, weapons, and steel. So metal doesn't seem to go. Okay, so now we've got the Queen's Chambers. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. The Queen's Chambers out. We'll get that all fitted out and get everything out, and then we're going to add reinforced resin floor because I believe the metamorphic fruits must have a reinforced floor. So we'll, once I've got that all sorted, we can then reinforce the floor and then put the petal in. Don't know if we've got anything else that we can do for collecting stuff. Not at the moment. Oh, we do have a Queen's Throne, which we can pop in soon. Once we get a queen, of course. And yeah, we can get ourselves an egg maker. Okay, they've just finished off doing that. So now all we need to do is put the metamorphosis. Let's put it down here, shall we? And get that built. And perhaps the Queen's Throne. There. So now we know we've got the Queen's Chambers. That's also put a resin web there, just to make sure that people know that they're not entirely welcome in there. And yeah, so we've now got a Queen's Chambers here. Good stuff. Right, well, we only managed to get one lousy egg. Oh no, two. Looks like one's been put in front of Chris here, even though he's been turning into an he's like saturating into eggs himself. So yeah, that may not work. In fact, let's just reinstall that back here. Oh, wait a second. Still going to do it for, I think it's probably just by nature, to be fair. But yeah, I think he's turning into an egg, so I think the whole point of making him a creature would be pointless. Right. Let's see. We should have a night runner, shouldn't we? I thought one of them was night. Oh, maybe it's because I haven't. Slightly deaf. Tough. Sanguine. Night animal. Right. So we want Christina's to be during these hours. Okay. Now, but I don't think it's really going to matter too much further down the line, to be honest. Right, let's see if we can abduct ourselves a gazelle. In fact, let's just abduct ourselves several gazelles. And so we'll turn those into egg producers as well. And so I don't think the gazelles are going to be anything that we'd want to produce an alien from. So yeah, we'll basically get as many eggs as we possibly can before we get enough to create the queen. Okay, so we've now got some more eggs. Now what we need to do here is floors. Remove the floor. Once that's done, we can put in a new bed again, a new sleeping spot. And the cycle renews. Right, I was just having a quick look at our local areas. So we've got lease. So there, hostile. Abandoned biotech lab. And the Forces Mesa, which is hostile. If there's anybody else around here, there's there's some toxoids, whatever they are. And of course the people who we probably don't really want to tangle with too much, the United States Australian Marines. Apparently we have an infestation. Just give me a second while I Right, well that's not good enough, is it? Time for a fight. Okay, well we lost the lava. Where's the rest of them gone? Right, Christina, you might want to back off a bit. We'll do what we do normally. Hodges, why are you not? Well, that was unnecessary, wasn't it? Ooh, wait a second, though. Right, okay. I see. I'm going to have to make the nest a bit bigger. Or move the nest down to here. So let's do that. So now we've got those. We can now abduct that one and abduct that one too. And Christina, let's get you out of draft. You can put this stuff and make jelly out of all this. Egg sac. Another egg sac here. And an egg sac here. Hodges. You can kill the larva. Right. There's a hive here. Hold on. Honey. Let's destroy that hive. Okay. Hopefully those are all going to be turned into jam. Nice. I'll just turn it directly into... Okay, that's fine. Right, so... obviously with our eggs dead... reinstall these elsewhere. It's a shame, but hey. Button, that's fine. Okay, we have started something we probably won't be able to finish here. We may have to do this in stages, perhaps. Yeah, let's head them back. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky, I think. But let them heal up, and then we can deal with them a bit later. Okay. Time for... let's get him done, shall we? Let's go straight for him. Take the pikeman out, at least. And then we want to take this guy out. Okay, so I had intended on showing you everything that went down there, but because my daughter came in right in the middle of recording, I had to stop the recording before she started screaming the place down. And yeah, we killed them all effectively. We just rushed them. The fire guys, when they get rushed, they don't actually produce any flame. So that was the tactic that we used, and Hodges is now once again sleeping outside, but hey, we've managed to deal with the problem, and hopefully sooner or later we're going to get ourselves some more eggs ready to create more aliens, but we'll see very, very soon. Well, it does look like we've got some eggs here. Let me reinstall that. I wonder what's happened now. Oh, are they moving the eggs? Ah. I've got a siege. Okay. Oh, looks like we might have a few Okay, right, so, Pie Eater. Capture David. Jam Doggy. Capture Scromark. Rescue. Can undraft. And a partridge in a pear tree. Right, so they're going to be tended, which means, hopefully, they're going to be put up on there. And there's a couple of eggs that are down here. He's died, has he? Oh no. Arlene has been created. While he's carrying. Let's abduct you. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me just hatch that and implant onto them. Okay. Abduct him. There you go. Now, that is another heat wave. Okay. I think we do actually have a cooling pile on here, which we can put in here. I'll do the job. Okay, folks, I think it's now time to say thank you very much for watching. If you could press the like and subscribe button, I'd be very grateful. Also, if you want your name as one of these new aliens up there, the easiest way to do is become a member. So just click that join button at the bottom and then ask for your name to be put on, and that will be perfectly yours. Also, if you're not really into that monthly stuff, why don't you try a super thanks? That would be nice to help me get my editor. And that's about it. So once again, thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.